Hey, this is Drita from Mob Wives, and you're rocking with RockMetal Inc.
Tell me when you're ready. Go? Go. Sure? No. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Tim number 37, reporting for RockMetal Inc. We are at Splash Bar here in New York City, and we're hanging out with the lovely Drita from Mob Wives. Hello, Drita.
What's up?
How are you to this fine night?
I love it here.
It's great, isn't it?
Yes.
So, well, you are my second interview with the Mob Wives cast, and I'm excited. It's looking like I'm going to be interviewing all of you guys, and I'm excited about that.
Who'd you interview?
Renee.
Oh, yeah.
I've already done Renee.
She's funny.
I love her. But I love you too, honey. You are Albanian, and you are completely batshit crazy in the best way humanly possible. So,
I think all Albanians have that side of them.
well, that's what I wanted to ask you first and foremost, because Nik, RockMetal, who owns this website, he's Albanian. I've known him for a long time, and I'm working with him now.
And he's
batshit
so nice.
crazy.
He could be your best friend, but if you fuck him, he could be your worst enemy.
Actually, if you do fuck him, then he's your best friend, and if you don't, then he's your worst enemy. So that's actually how that goes.
That's funny.
Well, first things first. Mob Wives has obviously changed your life in many different aspects, because when you put your life out there to the public on a hit reality show, it changes things. How do you feel that has changed for you?
It was difficult for me in the beginning because I'm a very private person, so going out and telling your story to the world when you never told your story, not even at work every day, was not easy for me. And then on top of it, having to just get up and just go to the store, those days are over. You know, I can't just run in a store, run out. It's just, you know, you get flocked, attacked, people. So it's something you have to adjust to. It's not, you know, easy. For someone that, you know, fame has its pros and cons, and I do feel that there is a great side to it. Like, I started a charity called Single But Not Alone for single moms.
That's amazing.
And I just feel like if you have a voice and you're famous, for you not to be able to help other people is crazy. So that's a great opportunity to be able to give.
To help and everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's a lot of reality stars that don't do that, and it's annoying because I'm like, really?
Actually, it's stupid.
It's stupid, and there's so many people that need help. No matter
when you're blessed, give it forward.
Thank you.
Yes. High five. Exactly. So Lee just got out of prison recently, and is he here tonight?
No, he was gonna come, but last night I had an appearance, and we got drunk, and we could not move. I mean, honestly, I was comatose today.
You and me both, because last night I did the exact same thing, and I couldn't move until 10 p.m.
Because you have to remember, I don't drink like I used to, so then when I want to be a champ all night and get wrecked, and I'm dealing with a guy that was in jail for years, so obviously he didn't drink.
Yeah.
So for all day we were moping around in pain like we got jumped. We were mangled. But he was going to come. All my friends always talk about Splash Bar, so they were excited I was
Well,
coming.
let me ask you, how's things now that he's home? Because we've seen the situation that you've been going through with him being away and with your children and everything else. How is it now having him home?
It was an adjustment for me. I'm not going to lie. It's not like, oh, you know, I've been alone for so long, you begin to learn how to be alone. Mm-hmm. So I think that I missed him, and I do love him, and he's a big help. My kids are so happy. I think for me, I was the difficult one for him to be home because I felt like,
and your life has changed so much while he was away.
Exactly. I have such a different life, and I travel. It's all great things and positive, and I have businesses.
It's still a huge adjustment. I'm going to get to your cosmetic line.
Yeah.
You're jumping the gun on me. Damn it, woman. No, I'm just kidding.
It was adjustment for me because Lee, you know, he came out. It was adjustment for him, too. Hello. His wife is like on TV, on a TV show. It's not easy for him either. So I think it was a lot of, you know, we have to work it out.
Yeah, but it's on a positive?
Yes, it's on a positive.
That warms my heart because I'm a huge fan of the show and I want you guys to work. I'll be the first to say.
Most of my fans want us to work, and right now it's working.
Yes, yay, it's working. Hi, yay, Drita and Lee, I love it.
Lee is a very big supporter of what I do, so he's not like one of those haters. He's like, yes, do your thing. I hope everything works out for you.
Awesome. Well, you brought up your cosmetic line, so let's talk about that for a little bit. Tell us about it and tell people where they can find out more about it and all that good stuff.
Well, I was a professional makeup artist for a very long time, and it's a dream. Any makeup artist wants to start their own cosmetic line. So I named it Just Me Cosmetics, so all the young girls that love makeup, or any age bracket. I want women to love themselves. I want them to never rely on anyone else. It's all about you, just you. Love you, and then you can love. So you know what? I named it Just Me. It's on Drita.com. It's on my website. You can click on Shop Just Me, and all the lip glosses and everything, you'll love it. And everybody that watches the show always says, "Oh my God, your lip gloss and your makeup looks so great." It's all my makeup.
And I can attest to that since I'm sitting right next to her this close. The lips do look damn good. But oh shit! So what can we expect with the rest of the season of Mob Wives? Because right now we're almost at the halfway point altogether, and things have been. We're almost at the point of Hurricane Sandy and how that affects everybody. So would you indulge us a little bit in how that affected you and your surroundings when that hit?
I think there's one thing about Mob Wives that is it's so real that any other show you watch. I don't know their situation, how their show is, but Mob Wives, it can't get more real. Because you're watching situations like the mob bust. It happened. These are things on the news. What happened with Renee and Junior. These things are only you see in the movies that are written, and this is real life for us. The Hurricane Sandy was something during filming that had happened that was so scary and devastating, and it affected a lot of loved ones. And all the Mob Wives, they put their guns down. They all got together. I mean, I started, you know, I'm a giver. So I was already giving single moms money from my charity. Once this happened, I was putting together events and having where I can collect some money to give the money.
That's awesome.
You know what, to help people in my neighborhood because they lost everything. I mean, they lost everything. I have a friend that she had a beautiful home, cars, everything, and she woke up with nothing. So it was hard. I cried a lot.
Yes, it was a very hard situation.
It's going to be a hard episode, honestly, to watch, too.
Well, I live in Brooklyn, and I know what it was. I was trapped in Poughkeepsie for 4 days. I wasn't able to get home. And talking to my mom and talking to my friends who did lose, it was terrifying because there's nothing you can do in the moment.
This is Mother Nature, and you know what?
And she was on her period, tripping on some bad acid, and she just had a wraithful fucking moment.
No, wraithful. And you know what, to the point where it's so scary because you have to really not take for granted things you have.
Exactly.
It's simple little things that you overlook.
Oh,
in a time like that, just sit and thank God at night that you have it. I don't care if it's your car, food, electric. Thank God you have it.
In the aspect of charity work, I want to bring up something really quick. I own my own charity event called Hate the Hate. It's an anti-bullying suicide prevention.
Good for you.
I won a USA Network Award last year for it. And I want, since you're here at Splash Club, which is, and the gays love you, what would you say to anyone being bullied and having suicidal thoughts right now that would be watching this interview on the internet, because this will go everywhere? What would you say to that guy or girl?
Well, I'm glad you brought this up, because when I started Single But Not Alone, it was for single moms, but one of my biggest things ever is bullying. So I wanted to start an anti-bullying campaign. People always are like, Drita's a fighter. Drita has, and I've had uncountable amount of fights. It's not right to be violent and beat people up. Yes, this is what I did, but I'm going to be really honest with you. Most of the people I beat up in high school and everything were the bullies. I was the person that beat the bully up. Back in the day, I fought for the gays. I mean, I'm talking physical fights, bloodbaths. I fought for people I did not know. I'm not talking like my gay friend that was gay and I knew him. I'm talking about a strange kid that was gay and he was getting picked on, and I would fucking wreck the guy that was bothering him. This is a true story. The kid in the wheelchair, I fought for. Bloodbath, did not know this guy at all. This is what I was known for in school. You fuck with somebody and you hurt them. There was actually a gay kid that I fought for that was suicidal. And honestly, I didn't know he was suicidal. I don't need to know that. I just need to know you not to bother no one that can't fucking defend for themselves. Yes, and you don't fucking bother anybody. You know what? You want to be a fucking bully? Why don't you fight me? Bullies are fucking pussies. That's why they don't fuck with people that can fuck them up. It's a known fact. So if you want to be a bully, then you're just an outright fucking pussy. If you know what the fuck that means. That's how I feel. Anyway, back to the story. the gay kid goes and sends me an email that makes me cry my eyes out because he was suicidal. This was back when I was in high school. It wasn't as accepted as it is today. He was very, very suicidal, and he told me, Drita, I'm alive and I'm well and I'm doing great. I live in France. He's like, I'm in fashion, and I'm thanking you. It's because of you. So I
stood up for him.
Changed. I stood up for him, and I changed his life. And till this day, he talks about it. And he found me on Facebook and wrote to me. That is the best feeling in the world. So if you can help someone, see someone getting bullied, you don't have to get physical, but you need to be involved and be there for them, because you know what? You don't know what you're changing in their life. I just really do feel that I hate bullies.
So what would you say to the people that are watching this that are being bullied and contemplating suicide? What would your advice be?
Don't you ever allow. You have to remember one thing. I don't care what the fuck the bully's saying, but remember, like I said before, a bully never fucks with a tough person or a confident person. So you need to just sit back and be like, fuck off. You don't like what the fuck I am, how I look. Take your fucking jerk off and go fuck yourself, because I don't care. Because you need to remember, there is people that do care and love you, and don't focus on the person that's hating, because they're miserable with themselves. They're just unhappy and they're being haters. When they can stand up for themselves and go fight the fighters, because I'll tell you right now, all the bullies I fought, they lost, they got beat up, because they never fight fighters. So you're dealing with a bunch of fucking very insecure, miserable motherfuckers. Do not let anyone bother you. Life is too precious. You live your life, you be happy. Don't let no motherfucker bother you with some jerk-off name that you don't even know them. They'll never be nobody.
You did a song with Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
Tell us about
No, I didn't do a song with her. I rapped her song.
Oh.
She actually called me. I almost dropped dead because I love her. And she was like, I saw you rap my verse and you were so good. I was like, I can't believe I'm talking to Lil' Kim. She asked me to rap Benjamin's verse on stage at a concert. It was honestly one of the most amazing moments of my life.
Awesome. Well, Drita, thank you so much for sitting down with us.
Thank you.
And give me a hug, girl. Oh, you are.
For having me.
Thank you so much. I'm Tim number 37. This is Drita from Mob Wives. You're watching RockMetal Inc. Nothing but love, everybody. Be kind to everybody.